Hey y'all, getting on here real quick. Hello, all my family, Facebook family, Twisted Threads. You all know all the different places. So you know how I do. I don't wait for y'all. I know y'all gonna catch up, and hopefully everybody is doing well on this first Sunday in November. But wanted to get on and, as I always do, share some motivational words. I'm in a different place actually at my rental property. Not really a long story, but learning a lot, and we are in search of new tenants on the spot, because the ones that was here before, well, you know, we had one big disagreement. According to their lease, they needed to pay rent, and according to their lifestyle, they didn't want to. So we parted our ways because we had a serious disagreement. But I wanted to get on today. While I was here, because I'm putting in some sweat equity, and I got my partner here working with me to get this house right for the next group of folks who be able to join us and hopefully have a good experience in the home. But while I was here, you know, one of the things that I have learned through this journey of being landlord and all of the stuff that goes with that. And so this is a new experience, started in 2018. This is my second year as a landlord. That's right. And it's an interesting thing because a lot of times it's like, okay, how are things getting paid? You know, is this taken care of? And there's certain things that I take care of as part of our lease agreement. And there are other things that the person who moves in and their family take the responsibility for. And it's interesting because in all those things, it's always kind of a fun thing to think like, well, what do I need to do? Am I on time? And I thought about kind of, you know, in this in-between time, because, you know, the first of the month is usually my most favorite time of the month. Yes, I do my little rent is paid happy dance. And in this time, then you start doubting, you know, because it's not really that it's a challenge. We get things ready and we figure out what's sort of the next step. You know, gotta redo the floors. Do we paint the walls? Is this here? Do we need batteries and the smoke detectors? All those small things that come together. And so I thought about in my life the things that sometimes make me doubt. And then I remember, you know, I come from a certain place, and one of the things that the gentleman would always say, you'd be like, yo, da-da-da-da-da, and they'd be like, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. And so when you heard a hood brother say no doubt, you knew kind of it was one of those things that you felt like that person was trustworthy. You felt like that person was going to go to the next level for you. You felt like, okay, good, this is good, you know, like we all good, no doubt. Solid. I think the older generation might attest to that. To be like, yeah, this is a solid person. You know, we can have a conversation and we're going different places. But when it comes to where God is looking to take us and the things that we want to do brand new in our life, we got to take on that same kind of sentiment and be like, yeah, no doubt. I'm about to experience new experiences. Yeah, no doubt. And where there is doubt, to challenge that doubt with new knowledge, to challenge that doubt with patience. I love it because on my way here, you know, we were in traffic and I needed to make a turn, and I'm like, oh my goodness, all these cars. And, you know, so my partner is like, yeah, but you know, we got to be patient because we never know what's coming up ahead, that God is looking to, you know, keep us out of the way of an accident or different things. And so when we understand that there's certain things in our life that are just promised to us, we have to take on that sentiment and literally be like, no doubt. And kind of, that's one of those, you know, brush it off your shoulder. What? The bills are due? I don't really know where the money coming from. No doubt it's going to get taken care of. What? I need to go forward in this new venture, and I'm really afraid of taking that first step because I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. No doubt it's going to get done. And so we got to take on that thought in our mind that it doesn't matter where we are right now, because the challenge sometimes is, I know a lot of times I have this with my adult children, you know, they're like, oh, Mom, we don't need all of that, or you don't need to be doing this. Well, they don't really understand the full extent of what it took somebody before me to get as far as they went, and then what it took for me to say, okay, now it's my turn to pass the torch and figure out the things that I need to do. And it's a challenge sometimes because we think that things are supposed to happen a particular way, and then when hard comes in. See, here's the thing. when I did the background checks, you know, for the potential tenants, it's always certain questions that I ask and what people are doing. And so we try to figure things out, and I'm being nosy, you know, I'm outside looking at the neighbors and whatnot. But we try to figure things out. And while we're trying to figure them out, it's always kind of a situation of, are these going to be the right people for, you know, this spot? And in that situation, there comes agreements that came up. And look, y'all, they tried to burn down my she shed. I don't even know what to tell you. But that was when I knew, you know what, this relationship is not conducive for the two of us. And no doubt, y'all gonna need to find another place to live. Just as I was focused on that, I then had to come in and figure out what were the activities that need to come in. So I got a property manager, and he came through, and he's like, yeah, everything's cool. We just need to do a couple of things, and it won't be, you know, too much. And it really wasn't. It really wasn't a lot that was kind of going on. But I needed to be like, okay, no doubt everything is going to be taken care of. If we need to come in and do some paint and get some things together, no doubt those things will be able to be handled, and it won't be an issue. And so, you know, when we're thinking about, love you, Audrey, sending love to you and your family during this time. Yes, I'm coming. I'm about to get on the road now. I love you, Tamika. Hopefully I'll see you tonight. And this was just a quick thing, because as these things started coming in my mind, it was literally like, oh my goodness, how am I going to do this? How do I get to here? So I'm in Greensboro. I need to be in Raleigh in about another hour and a half. And so we're going to make that happen. But the situation for this is, it's like, am I going to be doing those things? No doubt. And I wanted to encourage you all, because obstacles are going to come. Just because I have a property, like I'm here this weekend putting in my sweat equity. That's right. I'm scrubbing, I'm cleaning, I'm taking out garbage. I'm like, ooh, it's not really the things that I would like to be doing. I would like to have a spa day. I would like to get my hair and nails done. I would like to get a massage. But in order to finance those things, I got to put in the work. And so although I'm saying to you, no doubt, I want you to be mindful that it's work you got to put in. And so don't think that everything is just going to happen. You know, in my mind, I'm thinking this husband going to find me either while I'm at home or work, because them the only two places I ever am. Hello. Even with that, it's awesome. Not a new house, Tamika. I got this house in 2018, and this is an investment property that I purchased. And this is a part of what I call my retirement fund. And so I'll be talking a little bit about that, about how I went about doing it. And I know some other people who have done it as well. And so we all have different ways of how we got those things together. But this is personal to me, definitely, because this is like my first rental property. I have a home in PA. That was my first house buying experience. But now it's literally, you know, when I came through here and when I was trying to select the house, it was like, no doubt, this is what I'm going to be doing. But I still had to put in the work. And so I'm here this weekend. It'll probably be another week of doing this. I'm thankful for my property manager doing all of the dirty stuff. You know, I had to remind him, I'm cute. He like, oh, we come here to do work. Nah, don't get it twisted. Like, you know, don't mess up the cuteness. Like, I'm only going but so far. But I thank God for good partners, for people to work with, for people who invest their time in me and invest their knowledge to share. And so I give the same. So I know other people who are moving into, you know, trying to, and I hate to say trying, they are moving into being investment property owners, home owners. It might be their first one. It might be their second or third one. But there is what I call a grind, what I call a hustle. There's always something that we could do. And so I'm excited about that. But we gotta not be afraid of the work and allow that to diminish our faith in what we know that God has ordained for us to be. He's called for us to be great. He's called for us to live abundant lives. But that does not mean that there won't be any work. There'll be work. There'll be toil. There'll be dirty hands. And that's why we got moisturizer, I guess. There will be things that we don't want to do. But we gotta get through the things with no doubt in our mind, knowing that God is faithful, knowing that the work that we are doing is towards a promise for our life, for our family. And, you know, these are the things that make me excited. I wasn't excited about the cleaning. I wasn't excited about the sweeping. You know, my partner clowning me because I got this baby broom, or anyway. there's not enjoyment that I have in it, but I understand that it's necessary to get me to the end result. And so because I know that it's necessary to get me to the end result, you know, I'm gonna get a little dirty. I might be, you know, a little late for the things that are fun, and I'll get to laugh, and I'll get to cry, and I'll get to hug and do all of those things. But no doubt, just like I'm telling you, my grinding brothers, it's something about the swag. Be like, look, you know, can I count on you for such and such, so and so? No doubt. And that's something from where I'm from, that when I heard those two words, it was a different situation. Now, of course, you got to trust the person that's saying it. But if you're saying it to yourself, you don't need to trust any outside force. So remember, today, first Sunday of November, hopefully this is a month of gratefulness for you. We need to be making a record of the things that we are grateful for. Yes, and no doubt, you know, I gotta say it like, no doubt. Okay, all right. She gonna act right today. I love y'all. I get on here so that you will be encouraged. Like and share. Do what you need to do. If you haven't visited the YouTube channel, make sure you're doing that, because we are in season 2. She bossing, y'all. God is doing amazing things, and I'm excited about it. It doesn't mean that there are not bad days for me. It doesn't mean whatever a bad day is. I should say not good days, because I'm breathing. So this is a good day. There's no such thing as a bad day if you're breathing. And he's bringing in just all of the necessities that I need for my life, for my family. Shout out to those who are praying, and I'll mention this because I know Joshua sometimes feels some type of way, and he like, I ain't in no trouble. Joshua is not in any trouble at all, but I appreciate all of you who are praying for my middle son, because the Lord just laid him on my heart really, really heavy. And so I'm one of those who, when it comes to me, I'm just like, all right, well then, you know, warfare it is, because what you're not gonna do, enemy, is make me afraid of poverty. You won't make me afraid of loss. You won't make me afraid. But I also know the greatness that are in each of my children. And honestly, I just got it in my spirit that he's the one that's got next for our crew. So look, whether he likes it or not, I'm sure he doesn't. It doesn't really matter. But as mother, I'm on my post and making sure that I'm doing what I need to do. Because, you know, if he keep playing, I'll be mailing some oil. Y'all know how I do. I love y'all. Get that no doubt in your spirit. Believe in yourself, and don't wait for others to be a part of your fan club. See, I love you, Tamika, because I got 1,000 likes from you. But if I didn't get 1 like, no doubt it's going to be all right. Y'all make it an amazing week. Thanks, Kareem, for giving me that message. He said, have a powerful week. And I want to share that with you all, because I felt that thing in my spirit when he was like, have a powerful week. A powerful week. Like, whoa. Have a powerful week. And you know, as always, I end these, make it an amazing day. We still got like 1 good hour of sunlight, so enjoy it. I love y'all to life. Keep trekking forward.